Hey guys, welcome or welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Jamie. Today I'm doing rising sign readings. And this, of course, will be for the water babies, right? So if you have a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces rising, the readings here may resonate for you. So I'm going to timestamp them. If you're used to my channel, you can just skip right to your sign. If you're new here, just understand they're collective readings. So if it doesn't resonate, just discard it. It's just for someone else. Never take offense. And of course, there is no gender. If I pull a queen, I could be talking about a guy and vice versa. The timestamp will be in the description and in the pin section of the comments. You'll also find in there all the information to contact me for private personals. I have promoted some of the channel subscribers' small businesses there. If you go to my homepage and scroll to the bottom, you'll see I featured some channels. Those are readers I highly recommend. You'll also see my other channel there. The tarot readings are for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So obviously that would resonate with some of you. But we also have a book club, and I do advanced tarot lessons there, so you can check us out if that's something you're into. All right, so we're going to start with Cancer. We'll work our way through to Pisces. So, of course, because these are rising sign readings, we are going to see how other people view you. How other people view you, Cancer rising. Fox, clever. You are swift and smart. Solutions to problems are easily found. You always listen to your instincts. Resources surround you. And you are pretty open-minded. We have let go. Advocacy. Speaks up on behalf of others to uphold their rights or explain their perspective. And a new start is coming. So I think that people feel like you are not just intelligent, I think emotionally intelligent. Like you have this great ability to detach and let go of anything that's not really serving you. And I feel like you also have this great ability to stand up for those that others won't, with the advocacy card. And I feel like there is something new happening here with this advocacy. My goodness. So let me see. Tell me about this for Cancer rising, please. The King of Cups. The Nine of Pentacles. Strength, Leo energy. The Ace of Cups. Four of Cups. The Nine of Wands. The Six of Wands. At the bottom of the deck, the Emperor, Aries energy. Yeah, I think people think that you're like wise, you're very well in control of yourself. I think you're seen as like independent and kind of reserved. There's something about you where like you hold power because you know like who to speak to and how and when to. That's that intuitive ability. I feel like you have the ability to be very deeply emotional in the right situations. You may have a way of, mentalizing, like paying attention to other people's emotions. You see people in distress when other people aren't even paying attention. Some of you make money off of this, like perhaps, you're like into, I'm not even really sure. Maybe you guys, some of you are like healers. You teach people how to let go, how to detach, how to be more independent. Others of you, it's like there may be this thing where you want to like teach other people how to do something that you've done here. And you've figured out a clever way to do this as well. I think a lot of you are unsure of how you'll be received. Maybe this is confirmation with the Six of Wands and the Emperor that people do see you as really powerful. They like the energy that you're in, and I think people see you as like really smart and also professional. What's the advice here? The Hierophant, Taurus energy, the Six of Cups. The Ten of Cups at the bottom. Yeah, I feel like you're supporting people for something that like you didn't have support on in the past, where nobody did advocate for you, nobody stuck up for you, nobody stepped in and did something to help. I feel like you're willing to insert yourself in that type of situation. I'm kind of getting some of you are going to be like social workers. I don't know why that's what I'm pulling out of this. Like child's advocate because of something that happened to you as a child. There's something with that, especially with the High Priestess here. So I do feel like whatever you're feeling led to do is a divine purpose. And I don't feel like you have to worry about what others will think, because most people see you as like extremely intelligent, like you really know what you're talking about, what you're doing. Tell me about my Scorpio risings. How do people view them? Okay, so we have Moose Wisdom. Let your head and mind reach to the stars, yet keep your feet grounded on the earth. Listen to the ancient wisdom in your soul. The ancestors speak through you, you know much. So people see you as really wise, like you have an old soul. We have Reconnect. Some of you actually can connect with the spirit world, or like, you're very like intuitive. Some of you are literal like spiritualists. You do something like tarot or reading energies, some type of healing. We have self-development, like I said, healing, growth or improvement in one's qualities and abilities. And we have a new romantic cycle begins. So some of you have like a moon in Libra. Interesting. Tell me about this energy. Page of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, the High Priestess, Cancer Pisces energy, the King of Swords, the Ten of Cups, the Hierophant, Taurus energy, the Six of Cups, and the Sun, Leo energy. I feel like a lot of you give advice. Solid advice though, and I feel like you don't get a lot back out of it. It's like you're actually, to you it's like part of your spiritual purpose to give people the information that they need to help themselves here. And I feel like a lot of this has to do with like childhood trauma, maybe marital or relational problems. There's a path that's been lit up for you here with the Hierophant, the Sun, the High Priestess. It is the way to, I feel like you've already went through this self-development stage. And I don't know that this is really a new romantic cycle. It's more like, I feel like a lot of you are helping people to get their love life together, be it, helping people to heal from the childhood wounds they have that they show up in relationships, or doing legitimate like marriage and relationship counseling, something like that. Some of you are a Taurus sun. I think you have a really divine gift. And I think other people are starting to see it. It's like people have seen how far you've come. The King of Swords is at like the pinnacle of thinking. This is someone who doesn't really react. They think everything through. Extreme intelligence at the pinnacle of their knowledge and wisdom. It's like, I feel like you've learned a lot. You have a lot of information to give to others. What's the advice here? The Seven of Swords, the King of Wands, and the Five of Swords. I was gonna say, who's being sneaky here? I think you have a problem with believing in yourself. I feel like it really comes down to your confidence. Like, I feel like you have all this knowledge. You definitely have a great gift, but your confidence is not there yet. And I feel like you need to pay attention to, I feel like it's a negative self-talk or like a negative self-image that you kind of give into. So maybe self-development is like other people are seeing you like you've grown a lot and you don't really even see it that way. I feel like you know that you really have some deep insecurities here, but I think most people do when they're starting something new. And I feel like you really need to work past that. For some of you, you may be doing something also that's kind of like really not conventional, and you feel like that would be self-sabotage. Like, what if people find out I'm doing this and then like, it doesn't become anything, but then, I'm like the butt of the joke at every holiday party after this, something like that, but it definitely won't be that way. Tell me about my Pisces risings. How do others view them? Okay, so we have Lizard regeneration. As a survivor, you are unparalleled. No matter what happens, you can adapt. Embrace your transformation. Put on your new cloak. You are a master of regeneration. So people feel like you have a good get-back game. Like you're able to come back. I also feel like people perceive you as fun. We have this dance card here. A win-win outcome is forecast, Libra. So some of you have a moon in Libra, and we have leadership. Leads, organizes, directs, coordinates, and motivates others. Very interesting. Tell me about this energy, please. Pisces rising. The King of Wands, the Five of Swords, the Ten of Cups, the Hierophant, Taurus energy, the Six of Cups, the Sun, High Priestess, the Ten of Wands. I feel like you were hit with a really big challenge here, and you've made it through. The King of Wands, the Five of Swords. It's like you did what you had to do, and you came. And I feel like you did. You came out the other side here with a win-win outcome. I do feel that this is a situation about survival. I feel like maybe somebody became really self-aware of their own sabotaging behaviors and even taking it back as far as like the family and kind of like how things went down there. They may have sort of been, maybe in the past, I feel like in the past you knew that there was guidance, like you were being guided to get out of a situation. I feel like your friends, your family, like people that have known you your whole life were trying to make you see something that you didn't want to see here. And I feel like you stopped. I feel like you stopped the stubbornness, you stopped resisting, you stopped trying to carry around all the shit that you've been carrying around for years. And your comeback game is strong, the King of Wands. It's like you're back and you're better than ever. I feel like in order to do this, though, it took a lot of like self-realization. It could have been a hell of a spiritual journey. And I think people see this. I think a lot of people know, like you openly like talk about this, or people have seen the struggle where you've survived and made it through a lot of things. You know, that you just have this ability to adapt and overcome. And I feel like there's peace now. I feel like whatever you were going through before was like such a fucking struggle. You know, the Ten of Wands is not easy energy. Especially if you're looking at the Hierophant and the High Priestess. That's like... yeah, not simple stuff, you know? All right, what's the advice here? So I feel like people see you as like a beast. Like you can just have anything thrown at you and you come out. And it's like you don't just come out of it. Like you come out of it with a good attitude, you know? So people see that you have like these leadership qualities. Yeah, the King of Cups, Page of Cups in the advice. I feel like it's kind of saying to... grab another card. The Queen of Pentacles. I feel like there's somebody maybe that you're taking advice from. Maybe there's a Taurus person in your life that gives like good, like bomb ass. Or it could be a Cancer, Pisces, Taurus, or Leo person in your life. I think they give like really good, solid advice. And I feel like this is someone that you're supposed to work with, especially if I see like a Queen of Pentacles energy. I don't mean work with. I don't feel like this is like relational or something. I feel like work with. Like this is somebody who, you know, is a healer or something like that. You know, maybe a counselor. All right. I will see you guys soon.